Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Again, everyone, welcome to the show here at Pizza Ranch Studio on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage, and presented, as always, by Central Bank of the Ozarks, Chevy dealers of the Ozarks, Doak Propane, Great Southern Bank, Shelter Insurance, and Labor's Local 663. We go about 200 miles north and east of the studio to Seckman High School in Imperial, Missouri, and we welcome in head Seckman Jaguar football coach Nick Bear. Coach Bear, thanks for your time today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And not unfamiliar to the network, Coach Bear, we had you on about 6 weeks ago, just leading off the season. You guys are 5-1 on the season. You've won 5 in a row. Tell us just a little bit about the season up to this point for the Jaguars.
Yeah, we've had a great season at 5-1. Week 1, we knew we had a very tough opponent in Valley, and in that game, we actually kind of had them right where we want them. Wanted them all the way into the third quarter, up 9 points. Got into the fourth quarter, up 9. Then had a little implosion in the fourth quarter, and since then, it's been us doing what we do, and everybody else just taking it.
As you look at and about this time of year, coaches and media start to look at the district seedings with the formulas. You guys right now are sitting in second place in that Class 6 district that you're a part of, just behind CBC. As you go forward here, what are your goals going into the rest of the season? Because you've got an opportunity to overtake CBC points-wise.
Right. Yeah. For us, we're really just trying to, keep the boys focused on taking care of their business week to week. We got a big game this week against Pattonville, kind of a blue blood power in the St. Louis area that we want to take down. And next week we'll have the conference championship against Oakville, another big game. And then obviously, looming forward to the playoffs, it's kind of, we're just trying to control what we can control. Obviously we want to get the best seed that we can, try to line up as many home games as possible, and avoid, CBC until we have to get to them, and then give them our best shot.
And here on the Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week segment, sitting beside you is a young man who has put up some remarkable numbers this season. Over 10 yards per carry, 31 touchdowns on the season. Had a big week against Parkway South last week with 5 touchdowns, 3 rushing and 2 passing. Our Athlete of the Week, Cole Ruble. Tell us a little bit about Cole and what's special about him.
Yeah, we actually talked a little bit before the game. I told him it felt like we've been doing this forever. He's been out there for, 20 plus varsity football games over the last 3 years. And it kind of feels like, it almost feels like we have an unlimited amount of games left, but really it's a finite number. And it's just every week, I told the paper this week, he kind of rolls out of bed and goes for 200. And that's just not normal. He's a competitor. Every time he has the ball in his hands, he could definitely do something special with it. With his stats last week, increasing with the passing yards, 136 yards in the air really opens up a part of our game that's going to help us win against some of these, higher profile teams in the area. I think, our first play of the game last week, we threw the ball. And, I think I told the coaches in the headset that might have been the best read and best ball he's ever thrown. So we're really peaking at the right time there.
Cole, congratulations and welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now you go for almost 350 yards last week, 5 touchdowns, and this is combined rushing and passing. To tell us a little bit about the game just last week, last Friday night against Parkway South. What were some of your goals going into the game, and what did you pick up maybe in that week of practice or maybe film that you thought you were going to be able to take advantage of?
My goals of the game were definitely, like me and Coach Bear say every game, I'm feeling 300 yards. That was my goal that game, but definitely just to get the win. No matter how we win, as long as we get it, getting Anthony Westervelt the ball, Eli Wingo, and just playing the best game I can play.
We are averaging over 10 yards per carry on the season at 10.74 yards per carry. Tell us a little bit about your rushing background. Have you been a running back in the past? What kind of tell us a little bit how you matured into this position with quarterback and running back.
Yeah. Ever since I was 4 or 5 years old, I've always loved to run the ball. I think starting sixth grade, I always did speed and agility training with running the ball, and I've always wanted to be a running back in college. Moving to quarterback, obviously in high school was a little turn, but being able to do both throw and run, it kind of just gives me that other asset that colleges would like.
Tell the viewers just a little bit about what you do to kind of get prepared throughout the week. What does your Monday through Thursday look like? Obviously, you're on the practice field. What else are you doing to kind of get prepared for that Friday night? Whether it be taking care of your body physically, there's a lot of bumps and bruises. You're 2/3 of the way through the season. So, what are you doing to take care of your body physically and mentally?
I take a lot of ice baths. Those are really, really important for my legs, just to keep them fresh. He makes us do yoga and weights, and that helps a lot. Definitely just have the best practices I could have, especially with the team. Just being focused with the team makes everything more makes everyone more confident. So having that confidence and going into the week, Fridays, just it's unmatched, especially with our team.
As you're out there in the huddle, I watched your game a little bit on uh, my computer a little bit last week. As the plays come in, do you have a couple or a handful of plays that your eyes really get big and maybe you're lobbying on the sideline, Coach, we need to run this. You don't have to tell me what they are, but do you have that group of favorite plays that you enjoy running?
I definitely do. It's really give me the ball. I want to get this first down. That's my favorite play.
It's Jag 6. You know it's coming.
Yeah.
Now you got to stop it.
Jag 6, Jag 8. It's really just it's a mindset. It's a mindset thing.
Now you're a senior. Tell us a little bit about what your hopes are. And I know you've got a lot of football season here remaining. Do you intend to play in college? And if so, have you had any offers or any looks, or what are you looking at?
I'm currently committed to Southeast Missouri. I just committed 2 days ago. Obviously, the goal for the year is to win a district championship and go even farther. But that we still got a while for that. We just got to focus on the games now and ahead of us.
My father's actually in the Hall of Fame at SEMO down at Cape, and I knew that you had done that because I saw that on Twitter. I just wanted to give you an opportunity, but because you look back over your career, if 2022 Cole Ruble could go back to that freshman or eighth grader back in 2017, 18, and give him some advice, what advice would you give yourself, back then? What would you tell yourself as far as advice?
Definitely to work harder in the weight room. I wish I was a bigger freshman than I came in as, and to stay on top of my grades more. I kind of struggled with that a couple years through high school. So I think if I would go back, it'd probably be to focus on my grades a little bit more.
You got any particular area of study that you're looking at to major in when you get to SEMO?
I'm looking to major in education so I can be a football coach when I'm older.
Very nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
I think we can find a spot for him if he wants it.
All right. That's awesome. Hey, and once again, on behalf of Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, Cole, congratulations on being named an Athlete of the Week.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Coach, Pattonville, what are you going to have to do to come out on top?
We just really got to do what we do. Our offense is designed to kind of grind you out and lean on you, wear you down, and then us break a big one, or we suck the clock out for 10 or 12 plays to keep your offense off the field. So that's really our game plan, is to just do what we do. On offense, they're a little bit more versatile than a few of the teams we've faced. Their quarterback can move pretty well. He likes to get out of the pocket and and take it and run. They got the opportunity for a couple deep threats that we haven't really seen since week 1. But our defensive backfield's been working really hard. Very impressed with them the last 5 weeks. So, the only thing left to do now is go out and get it done.
You bet. Well, Coach, congratulations. Here's your 2/3 of the way through the season, 5-1 on the season. And again, Cole, congratulations on behalf of Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks. And gentlemen, I know it's a school day, but I greatly appreciate you being generous with your time here today.
Thanks for having us.
You're watching the Missouri Sports Network and MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow.